gonna lie, I do have to get this quick.
I don't f***ing know you. Stop looking at me like that, bro. I don't like it when man be looking at me like this. Do you want my dick or do you want my money? Like, make up your mind, bro. The love bombing method, how to crack within 72 hours. I don't need a single tip from this video, but this is probably gonna be like funniest video I've watched. Hold on.
Join the Discord. I got e-dates planned, DM breakdowns, hella fine. So get in there.
Alright, bro. This probably finna be my most toxic video today, even more so than my literal friends with benefits video. This ain't no regular method.
Here's a friends with benefits.
This only for elite level manipulators. Like, bro, you gotta have a dream seller on Hall of Fame. Hit the like button, watch to the end of the video as I explain and contextualize what I like to call the love bombing method. Alright, so boom. This method is all about manufacturing a relationship.
But 72 hours is a little bit pussy, bro. Me myself, I'm like a 6 to 12 hour type of. Within 6 to 12 hours, if I'm not basically in there, you know what I'm saying? Like within like a couple hours getting into the yard, if I'm not already in there, you're out.
Relationship type vibe is quickly as possible.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like speed running a relationship. You're not trying to really grind, put OD hours in the game. Like, you got reels and TikToks to watch. You don't got time to be trying to OD sauce up. For that reason, this method really shines when you on vacation. Or if you in any other situation where you don't got too much time to be trying to sauce up. You don't have the luxury of slow cooking. You just gotta throw this shit in the microwave. Like, bro, if you go to PCB for spring break and you meet a female, you not gonna have time to really be saucing that shit up over the span of like 4 days. By the time you even meet her, bro, the shot clock probably already down to like 2 minutes. Like, the trip down there over. You really gotta lock in at that point. This ain't the time to be trying to pull out the size up dribbles. You gotta just try to score. And also, just to go ahead and get this out of the way, this method has nothing to do with tricking. It literally all comes down to how you talk and interact with this female. Don't think of it like a pay to win. Okay, I bought the VC, so now I'm an automatic 85 overall type of method.
What was Hank the Tank's build? Let me see that.
Think of it like a pay to win. Okay, I bought.
What do you have? Showcase free level for 6'2". I mean, you're 6'2" and he starts 99 free. That's not bad, you know. Okay, that's not bad. He ain't got no perimeter though. His perimeter's only 76. He's got high steals though, but stealing in this game, they kind of patched it.
The VC, so now I'm an automatic 85 overall.
Nitpicking. I just made it 6'6" or 6'7".
Speed runs more so focused on strategy and certain glitches inside the game, rather than just paying to progress faster. But don't worry, I will be dropping a tricking method video very soon, but this just ain't that video. To pull this method off, all you have to do is talk to this female like you're actually genuinely in love with her, regardless of how you actually feel. Now, over the years of running this method, I've come up with the term fake caking, because from the outside looking in, niggas would definitely be like, oh yeah, this OD caking this whole, like, this on some Drake. But in reality, you're fake caking. It's like it's like you're just an actor. You know what I'm saying? It's like Shamik Moore and Haley Steinfeld don't have a.
I don't condone none of this. I condone finding love. You know what I'm saying? But if it's already a woman who she's already been ran free and you're just trying to get your turn, I condone this. Go crazy. But if it's a good girl, don't be doing stuff like this, bro. Just actually take her on dates. Treat her nicely, bro. Don't break her heart. Because then I'm going to have to come and clean up.
Actual relationship.
And you don't want me to come clean up. Ain't that right, cameraman? Yeah. See how still my cameraman is? Hasn't moved an inch.
These are just actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not real. Well, I ain't gonna lie. It might be real to this me more. Like, this he a little too deep in. He fell for the fake caking, bro. I'm telling y'all, this shit actually worked.
I'm gonna watch Paper Moon just so I can,
so you know,
just so I can like be closer to Haley.
Oh, nah.
No. Oh my goodness, Valentine!
No,
whoa, no. That is not the shot.
Now, one of the best and most simple examples of this would be taking a smooth little selfie pic with the girl and saying we look good together. Like, this the perfect amount of fake caking, because like you not doing too much to the point where the girl start thinking like, damn, am I talking to Skippy the Virgin right now? This is also a great example because it illustrates the
this is method though. I can't lie. I ain't never done this before. I got different methods.
Instantly start thinking this nigga different. He actually trying to be in a relationship. He not just trying to smash and dash. I gotta throw on some net. Whole time, nigga, you're on vacation. You're finna go back home and forget she ever existed. Now, when you're working this method, you might not even notice a change in her demeanor, but you're slowly building like a subtle illusion in her head of a future relationship. All of a sudden, bro, she gonna start acting like y'all already locked in. At that point, nigga, most of the work is done. But I ain't gonna lie, I do have to give this quick disclaimer. If you not a high enough
looking at me for like I did
most of the work is done. But
why is he staring at man like I
do have to get this quick.
I don't know you. Stop looking at me like that, bro. I don't like it when man be looking at me like this. Do you want my do you want my money? Like, make up your mind, bro.
If you not a high enough overall, bro, like if you not at least an 85 overall, bro, you shouldn't be trying to work this method. Cause whatever you say to her, she gonna take that shit a little too serious. Like when you fake caking, she should almost know that you're fake caking.
This is the expression you want to look for. She's smiling, but her eyes have just a hint of skepticism.
It's like a part of her think that it might be real. You know what I'm saying? Like she can't really just think you some like loser ass nigga.
It's basically just the DDG method. Like the DDG be doing with all the girls, but then like off camera DDG type of
who
method.
Fell in love with her off one
Not
day.
on camera
she gotta
DDG
think
type
that you're
of
gaming
method.
her, but it's a little bit true. Just to give y'all a visual representation, it's like if Duke didn't tell her we look good together, that literally probably have a ring in her bio by the next hour. But if Cuff'em said the same thing, she'll probably call the police on that nigga. And you will notice about yourself, if you the type of nigga where the female will actually be taking you 100% serious, you probably shouldn't be working this method. She gotta be thinking in her head just a little bit, this nigga lying, he's trying to game me. That gotta be in the back of her head. She can't be thinking like, oh yeah, this nigga that ass serious, this nigga trying down there propose to me. Like, that's probably gonna land you behind bars. The reason why this method works so well is because you're basically putting this bitch in a love genjutsu. Like, bruh, instead of doing the whole 3-week FaceTime talking and like 2 or 3 damn near platonic links, you're essentially expediting that entire process into 3 days by strategically manufacturing in a...
If you lot just get rich, have a nice apartment, have a nice car, every bitch is gonna come over to your house. They're gonna go into your car, go to your house, and have sex with you within the first couple hours. It's a foolproof method. If you don't have the apartment, don't have the car, work to get that, and you're gonna see how easy these women are. Especially if the city that you're in is quite poor. If you're in Miami, you'd actually need a little bit of game as well, but that method still works. You're just gonna have to spend a little bit of bread.
An emotional response. And also,
I don't know any of this. I'm speaking. I'm not speaking from experience.
But it makes the connection feel way deeper than it actually is. It's like, bro, by the time the trip over with, she shouldn't even feel like she just met you and threw you net within 2 days. To her, it should down there feel like a Disney movie, like you really just came in on some gentleman, it just sauced her up within them 2-3 days. The whole time, you're just running the method. Another thing I just realized, literally as I'm recording this, is 9 times out of 10, regular females don't want to feel like hoes. Like, females on average aren't just walking around running the Lily Phillips method. So when you and your Timothy Chalamet bag acting like you're really interested in a relationship, it's gonna make her way more inclined to throw you some neck, simply because you're not on some nonchalant future shit, genuinely making her feel like, oh.
Literally the opposite of this.
Real like mermaid, man.
Mermaid.
Look, she know it. You say mermaid?
For you.
Nah, for us.
No way. No.
Nah, for us.
Sensational.
But all right,
too tough.
now we gotta get into the downsides. First of which being, you gotta at least be an 85 overall. Like, this ain't no beginner level method. You need some charisma, some aesthetics, your confidence stat gotta be a little bit high, and most importantly, you gotta be a good actor. I'm talking about Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar levels of acting. I'm talking about, bro, you gotta laugh at her lame ass jokes. You gotta really act like an engaged listener when she trauma dumped you for 2-3 hours. She could literally be a horrible person. I'm talking about disrespectful to cashiers and waiters and shit, but you still gotta cap her down about how good of a person she is. You gotta be able to walk on the beach and see her with the same sheen hat as the last 10 bitches you passed and still tell her how unique she is. Realistically though, bruh, acting in this regard should not be that difficult to you unless you just genuinely don't like females. I ain't gonna lie, bruh, you might gotta do some real mental evaluations if you gotta really get into Denzel Washington mode to play this part. You might have transcended being played, like you might not even like girls no more. Cause bruh, I ain't gonna lie, I done ran this method on females that genuinely might be in the psych ward right now, but I never broke cared.
I've never like purposely done this method. It's always an accident. I guess it's just like some is the vibes us cool niggas give off. You know what I'm saying? Like it just makes women feel like, oh my god, he's the one for me. Whole time.
Because I was so locked in on the mission. Like, that's why you gotta choose some fine shit. So when she randomly go up on a waiter, you can kind of block it out of your head because of how bad she is. But before I end this video, let me just say, with great power comes great responsibility. I'm not gonna tell niggas what to do, but come on, bro. Don't be overly spamming this method like some type of super villain. Also, I ain't know this shit till I started editing this. Overly spamming this method like some type of super villain. Also, I ain't noticed it till I started editing this video, but this is the exact method this dude was using to sauce up India Love when he was at Stream University. So if you need any other examples or like film on this method, bro, just go back and watch the clips. But all right, that's all I got for this one. Like the
Yeah, he's not wrong, but you don't need to stop using this on good women. You should only use this on evil women. Because as soon as you use it on a good woman, it's going to start the cycle all over again. That good woman's going to turn bad. She's going to do it to a bunch of guys, and a bunch of guys are going to do it to more good women, and the cycle never ends. Do this to bad women only, please.